Hey, it's me, Jebb. I think you probably knew that because you're either on my YouTube channel or I don't know, maybe you didn't know it. Maybe this got shared in some awesome group and you have no idea who I am. So I am Jebb Graff. I am a commercial photographer based near Raleigh, North Carolina. I specialize in brand portraits, brand story libraries, and motion pieces that promote your brand and tell its story. Today's video, however, has nothing to do with brand photography or brand filmmaking. Today's video has to do with how to set up, aka make a lead capture form in 17 Hats. I want to get right to it. Don't you love it when you're watching YouTube tutorials and somebody's like, let's get right to it. And then they just show you like their intro and some cool graphics. I know you do. Everybody loves that. I'm not doing that today. Today, we're really getting to it and saying, go to account settings in your 17 Hats dashboard. And this is where you're going to find the place to create your lead capture form. So you're going to scroll down here under the account templates heading. Do you say template or template? Let me know in the comments. Click lead capture forms. Currently, you have no lead capture form set up, or maybe you do, and this is a refresher. But hey, this is a brand new account or brand here for me, so I'm going to set up a new one. 17 Hats, being the cool folks they are, has already started one for me over here. It's called New Capture Form, and I want to call it Contact Page because I want to name it the name of where it's going to be on my website. You can name it whatever you would like for yours. Not mine, but yours. Down here, they've already got you started on some things you're going to want to ask the people contacting you, because these are people who are going to go into your contacts as a new lead. For instance, they have set up name, which maps to the lead name of your contact, email address, which maps to the lead's email, phone number, which maps to the lead's phone number in your contacts, and message, which currently leads to nothing. I want to change that. I like my messages from my new leads to go to the project notes, because as soon as they submit this form, a new project is going to be made within 17 Hats that goes along with that lead. And I want that person's notes to be a part of the project's notes, so I have quick reference to it throughout the onboarding process, or really, I guess, the sales process, then onboarding, then project. I want those notes to be there. So I'm also going to make this a required question for them because I need those notes to go along with them. So then I'm going to click OK. And there we have it. I could just go down here and click on Create Form, and this thing would be ready to go. But I'm going to add another question to it and show you a little bit about the questions options too. So if you click on add a question like I just did, you see that you have these 8 options. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, okay, I counted correctly. You have these 8 options to add here. Mine is just going to be a simple yes and no question. I just want to know, have they worked with a consultant before? That's what this brand account is set up for, is my creative consulting. I just want to know, hey, have you done this before? And I am going to map this over to the project notes as well. And I want it to be a required question as well. So I'm going to click add. Again, you can go back to your questions, add whatever you want. They're all pretty self-explanatory, I think. A short answer gives space for people to enter something short, long for something long. Yes, no, we just did. A heading is not a question for them, but it is something for you to help kind of split up your form into digestible sections. You know, we humans, we like to see things broken up a little bit. Otherwise, we need a TLDR. Then you can also have choose from a list. This means you get a single choice from a list. So this is when you want to ask people an either or question. Checkboxes are when you're cool with multiple answers. So let's say I'm asking people what kind of topics do they need consulting on? I might say podcasting, brand collateral design, voice coaching, room setup, on-camera tips, that kind of stuff. And they can just choose the ones that they're interested in. You know, you could put a date box on here to say, like, when's your deadline, I don't know, something like that. And text is there for adding some instructions. So a lot of times you'll put this text under a heading if you need that. I don't need it for this. This is a short, simple form. So I'm going to click Create Form. And I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit because I'm trying to keep these things like 5 to 7 minutes, and we can get more in depth through questions, or you can head over to 17 Hats University for really granular help. But these are some basic stuff. So at this point, I would click on Install Form. It's going to ask me what notification do I want when somebody submits a form. So the notification question is for you, the form maker. I want an email from 17 Hats when somebody sends me a new form. The auto response is for them, the client. So this is where you can either make a new email template or use the built-in thank you for your inquiry one. I recommend making your own or customizing the thank you for your inquiry one. And after submitting, you can either have it do nothing, go to a URL, so like an entire thank you page or a next steps page, or display a message. And in this case, I'm going to go with the default, thanks for your interest. We'll get back in touch soon. I would probably change this for myself to say, I'll get back in touch during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, blah, blah, blah. In fact, that's what I'll do. And then I'm just going to say it's Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sorry, all you Gary Veers. I don't do the hustle thing. If I'm playing Minecraft with my boy on a Sunday night, that's what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to click Save and Continue. Nothing against Gary V. He has some great stuff, but I'm just not a hustle guy. So here's where we get to the part that I covered in the last video. If you want to put this on your website now, you're going to click on this middle section, this gray one, embed form on a website page. And this is where you'd want to click over to that video to see how to do that. I'll put the link to that video in the description, and it should have appeared on screen here somewhere. All right, thanks for joining me on this little how-to. If there is anything you feel like I missed, please let me know in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would like me to cover about 17 Hats on a future video. If I miss something this go around, I'll either be able to help you in the comments, point you to someone who can help you, or maybe I really screwed up and I just need to make a whole new video showing a whole new section. So just let me know. All right, thanks again, and have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or morning whenever you're watching this.